quarter-final prospects have attracted everybody to get a ticket, the lucky ones, to come and see this stage of the competition. Stadium absolutely packed, Alan.
Yeah, and I think that helps the players. The good players particularly respond to this kind of atmosphere. Quarter-final match, they shouldn't need any G'ing up.
And now it's time for the national anthems. Well, few countries, Alan, have done more for the women's game than the United States.
No, that's true. They've set the standards quite often, ranked #1 for quite a long time as well.
And this is how the USA line up. Well, we've gone with a 4-3-3 formation here for them. Is that the way you see it, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, it can be adjusted. It could almost be a 4-5-1 if they decide to come overall defensive, this team. But if they're on the front foot, that three up front can cause the opposition back four some problems.
Here's the lineup. And the opposition look as though they're going to match it up here.
Yeah, 2 4-3-3s, it looks like. You don't often see that in today's game, but both these managers like this system.
So, here's the kick-off, the game is underway, sit back and enjoy. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Find some space here on the flanks. Striding forward, purposefully. Neither side able to dwell on the ball for very long here. There's good movement forward here. Now's the chance to counter at them. With a chance to go into the lead now. Very good run, timed it beautifully, just miss-hit the shot.
It's a chance that they might look back on in this match with a lot of regret, because it was a good opportunity.
Quick header, found a teammate, and that will peter out that attack. It's the goalkeeper's ball quite easily. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. Trying to try it! Hit it hard, but not very true. Well, she's gone too early and clearly offside. Sauerbruch. It's looking good, this move. Space for the shot! Quick reaction time here from the goalkeeper. And the ball's gone out for a corner. And it's taken. Comfortable for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, a fair bit of power on the header, but really straight at the keeper.
Got on the ball in midfield, well read by the player in that part of the pitch. Good position, they've worked to put them in front. It's bounced back off the bar. Has to score. Plenty of power, but not too much direction. Attacking well here. They'll get a free kick for that. That could open them up. And that will be a throw. Here's Rodriguez. Cutting in now. Well, here comes the support. Shots on here. Chance taken. Goal. They're in front. That earlier incident, the big deflection.
Well, that's the life of a defender. You try and put your body in the way, but sometimes it ricochets off.
And we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. It could be a chance. It's another goal. Amazing. 2 goals so quickly, and the opposition just can't believe it.
Well, the opposition caught napping, and really it might be a long road back for them now.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. That's good movement forward here. This could be it. And it's a shot now! The possibilities were turning into probabilities as the move developed on that counter-attack. And now they'll be reflecting on a genuine wasted chance. That will help ease the pressure. Surely! Place to try and hit it now. Oh, it's the post! Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Good interception. This could be a chance. Very good tackle. Martins. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Put into the middle. Now to Bryant. This is how they love to play on the break. It must be. In with a chance. Beautiful goal.
Well, if you look back through the archives, you'll see that this player has scored quite a few from these kind of distances, and it is a knack.
Well, they've increased their lead here, and that could just wrap up the match.
Yeah, they're the much better team out here today, and that scoreline reflects that.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. They've cut the pass out there, And maybe that will ease the pressure. Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Can finish it off! Goalkeeper can only parry it out. The shot's on! Out in front of goal, into the goalkeeper's hands. And not really challenged the keeper then. It's a quick break. And the offside stops the play. Flag went up, referee blew. Looking good, this move. Opportunity now. That is one of the great saves.
Had no right to stop that.
And now the shot. Plenty of power, but not too much direction. And the offside is given. Challenges for the ball. Quick change of possession here.
As indicated, there will be a minimum of...
This could be it. Tight scenario here on the ball. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. He's going to try it. Got to be quick now. Open them up here. Nowhere near the goal, actually. High-class first-half performance in the quarter-final of this cup competition, and surely they're on their way to the semis.
Well, the effort they put in and the quality that they've shown, I can see only one winner here.
It's looking good, this move. Space for the shot! Quick reaction time here from the goalkeeper. On the ball in midfield, well read by a good position. They've worked to put them in front. It's bounced back off the bar. Cutting in now. Well, here comes the support. Shots on here. Chance taken, goal, they're in front. It's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really... It could be a chance. It's another goal. Space to try and hit it now. This is how they love to play on the break. It must be. In with a chance. Beautiful goal. Really was a very one-sided first half, and the team on the wrong end of that scoreline has got to show a bit of backbone now. On to the attack now. Going forward well. Possession in the midfield area. Cut out the pass. This is how they love to play on the break. And shoots! Oh, it's in there! Well, they've taken the low route here, and they've got themselves a goal well out of the keeper's reach.
Well, if you look back through the archives, you'll see that this player has scored quite a few from these kind of distances, and it is a knack.
Well, there is a big difference between these two teams, and that goal has meant it's reflected in the scoreline.
I think it's going to be a stroll from here on in because they've got a big cushion, rightly so, well in the lead.
Wonder if there's an injury involved here, maybe a bit of fatigue, Alan, but she's going to go off, but really enjoyed watching her play.
Oh, she's got a lot of quality about her. We saw it all during the course of her performance out here.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Shots on here. It's a goal!
Well, if you look back through the archives, you'll see that this player has scored quite a few from these kind of distances, and it is a knack.
Well, she's doubled up here. That's a terrific effort, and I think the confidence from the first goal certainly helped with the second. I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. Spotted that well and intercepted. Martins. Janssen. She's gone too soon. Saw the opportunity, just a little too eager. She'll learn. Opportunity in a wider area. And the cross goes towards the far post. There's some potential in this move. These two have got a great understanding with their passing. Now here's a chance. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. And here's the shot. Great effort, clipping the top of the bar. Well, she looked up and I think she expected to be the one to be replaced here. She's certainly tried hard enough, Alan, hasn't she? But not enough of what she's tried has come off.
No, one of those days where not much did come off. She started slowly and never was able to pick it up.
Attacking well here. Now the shot! Plenty of power, but not too much direction. They've opened them up here. That is one of the great saves.
Had no right to stop that. Had no right to get a hand on it. What a stop.
Janssen. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Now Janssen. Here's a chance to attack. Megan Klingenberg. Went in a bit crudely, but the referee saw it and decided not to stop the game because they've still got the ball. To score. Goal! It's always great for the coach when the substitute scores, as has happened here. pay tribute to the build-up, Alan, and the way the chance was taken in the end. Top class.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's not always easy, on the counter like that, because you've got to make the right decisions, but they did here.
One team really on their game today, the other very off-colour. There's good progress with this attack. Space to try and hit it now. Goal! Off the post and in! Well, the frame of the goal coming to her aid, really, and the ball just nicking in.
Oh, nothing wrong with that. She went for the corner, and she found the spot with great precision.
Well, these teams always look for goals from midfield players. She's obliged today, but the management feel obliged to make a change and take her off.
Yeah, she's a precious player because she has got that ability to score goals from midfield. There's not too many like that around.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Here's a chance to move forward from midfield after that interception. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Good position, they've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Shots on here, a great run, terrific pace. She's shown the opposition a clean pair of heels, but just couldn't get the goal that run deserved.
Oh, that is unlucky, it really is. Terrific play, just lacking the final touch.
Little piece of interplay between the two. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition. And that goalkeeper can just saunter out and pick that up. Martins in midfield, they've got it back via an interception. And the pass not completed, really. This has been called a football match, but it hasn't been much of a match-up between the two sides. The winners conclusively at their best, and the losers just aching to hear the final whistle now. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Here's a chance! Well, that's a fantastic goal. They haven't switched off, Alan, late in the game. They've got another one, extended the lead.
No, not letting up at all, showing their ruthless side. Fair play to them. Well, if you look back through the archives, you'll see that this player has scored quite a few from these kind of distances, and it is a knack.
It is now an extraordinary lead, and you could say really game over. There's good movement forward here. Now Krieger. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. The board shows 3 added minutes.
Minimum of 3 minutes.
This could be it. Shot on! Hit the post! Well, they're in a good position here. There we go, final whistle. One team out of their misery, the other team high on celebrations. Well, that's the quarter-final over with. They're through, and they're through into the semi-finals. Great feeling for them.
Well, they can almost smell that final now, can't they? Look at the look on the faces. They are delighted.
Cutting in now. Well, here comes the support. Shots on here. Chance taken. Goal. They're in front.